This question puts the contrast or the transition word in the middle of our sentence. That doesn't really bother me. We're still going to treat it the same way. We still have two sentences, and we want to understand the relationship between them. So let's just go right to it. Organisms have evolved a number of surprising adaptations to ensure their survival in adverse conditions. So, okay, surprising, they're surviving. That seems kind of positive. Tadpole shrimp embryos can pause development for over 10 years during extended periods of drought. Well, that seems also positive, right? They're trying to survive during droughts, so that seems like an adaptation. Now, the key is, what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about organisms at first and tadpoles second. So we go from some big idea to a specific example. So clearly, we're going to need some sort of example word, and, well, don't overthink it. B does that, right? For example, the tadpole is an example of an organism going through some sort of change. Just to kind of give us a sense of what these other words mean, I would say that both in contrast and meanwhile kind of mean but. Meanwhile is maybe a little different. Sometimes it has to do with time, but it does kind of imply that something is different. And so both of these words have this kind of contrast. We're not making a contrast here at all. Consequently is kind of like so, a cause and effect word, but we just don't have that here. It's not like the tadpoles are doing this to copy other organisms. It's not like, hey, this thing is surviving. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try to survive too. It's not like that. It's just an example. And so if you know that some sentences, some transitions can be examples, then hopefully you will notice when that is provided to you, and it's okay to kind of notice the connection before you look at the choices and then just find the choice that matches your instincts.